Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful preview week of September 30. Ridge begs Taylor to wake up Hope and Carter's temptation. The bold and the beautiful B&B. Spoilers preview video for the week of September 30 October 4 reveals that Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, will make a big decision about his future with Katie Logan, Heather Tom, and Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, backing him up. B&B's weekly promo shows Will insisting Forrester Creations is exactly where he wants to be, but a skeptical Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline Myth-Hinswood, asks if he's sure about that. Sid Spencer Publications is Will's family legacy. Steffy may question why he wants to become part of the Forrester team instead of working for his father. However, Will may hope to step out of Bill Spencer's, Don Diamond, shadow, and forge his own path. Once Will makes a convincing speech, Steffy should eventually welcome him aboard. Over with Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor. They'll emphatically agree that office romances aren't a good idea. Carter and Hope will act like they're never going to have one of those again, but it's easy to see they're on the road to being paired up. As for Eric Forrester, Joan McCook, he'll have a conversation with Steffy about Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Buddick, and how deeply Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, cares for her. Steffy will insist that Ridge and Taylor are going to be connected until their very last breath, but she won't realize Taylor's last breath could come far sooner than anyone expected. Taylor is currently in the middle of a medical crisis related to her heart failure. After watching Ridge and Brooke share a special moment following the live stream, Taylor collapsed and remains unconscious on the floor. Ridge just rushed to Taylor's side and will beg her wake her up as the week of September 30 October 4 kicks off. Although Taylor will ultimately regain consciousness and pull through this ordeal, Ridge is going to wonder why she keeled over. Taylor will end up confessing her diagnosis to Ridge, so he'll have a hard time wrapping his head around that terrible news. Once Taylor updates Ridge on her heart failure and makes a grim prediction about what lies ahead, he'll push her to get a second opinion. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Ridge will understandably be quite concerned about Taylor after her dramatic tumble, but he'll hold out hope for her future. The upcoming week of the bold and the beautiful, beginning September 30, promises to be a whirlwind of emotions, deceit, and explosive confrontations. As the tangled web of relationships continues to unravel, Ridge finds himself desperate for answers, while Hope and Carter teeter on the edge of temptation. With the future of several characters hanging in the balance, the drama in Los Angeles is set to reach a fever pitch. Ridge's desperate plea. Will Taylor wake up? Ridge Forrester has always been a man of action, but this time he's faced with a situation he cannot control. Taylor Hayes lies unconscious in her hospital bed after a sudden shocking accident left her in a critical condition. The events leading up to this moment remain shrouded in mystery. But one thing is certain, Ridge's world has been turned upside down. With tears in his eyes, Ridge stands at Taylor's bedside, pleading with her to wake up. The tension in the room is palpable as he grips her hand, his voice cracking as he whispers, "Taylor, please. I need you. Our family needs you." For Ridge, the weight of their shared history hangs in the air. Years of love, loss, and heartache that have bound them together despite everything. But it's not just his personal feelings that have Ridge on edge. The Forrester family has been hit by one crisis after another, and Taylor's accident feels like the breaking point. If she doesn't pull through, Ridge knows the family may never recover. His desperation is evident, and for the first time in a long time, Ridge looks truly vulnerable. As the days pass and Taylor remains unresponsive, Ridge begins to question everything. Was her accident truly a random occurrence, or is there more to the story? The guilt he feels for not being there when it happened gnaws at him, and he's haunted by the fear that Taylor may have been targeted. Ridge's suspicions grow, and he vows to get to the bottom of what really happened, even if it means confronting his own worst fears. Hope and Carter, the temptation grows. While Ridge deals with his personal turmoil, another storm is brewing on the other side of town. Hope Logan has always prided herself on being a woman of integrity, but lately she's been wrestling with her own set of emotions, specifically her feelings for Carter Walton. What began as a professional relationship has quickly evolved into something far more complicated. Hope has always been able to lean on Carter as a confident and trusted friend, especially as her marriage to Liam faces increasing strain. But the lines between friendship and something deeper have started to blur. Carter, too, is struggling with his emotions. After years of failed relationships and heartbreak, he had resigned himself to focusing on his career. But there's something about Hope that he can't resist. Her beauty, kindness, and vulnerability have drawn him in, and he's finding it harder and harder to stay away. The two share a moment at Forrester Creations that leaves them both breathless. Hope had come to Carter's office to discuss a work-related matter, but as their conversation veered into more personal territory, the air between them grew charged. Standing close to each other, neither of them could deny the chemistry that had been simmering for weeks. "I don't know what's happening between us," Hope admits, her voice barely above a whisper. "But I can't stop thinking about you." Carter's eyes search hers, his resolve wavering. "Hope, we can't do this. You're married. We both know what's at stake." But even as the words leave his mouth, it's clear that Carter is fighting a losing battle. The temptation is too strong, and the connection they share feels undeniable. As the tension mounts, they find themselves on the brink of crossing a line that could change everything. The question now is whether Hope and Carter will give in to their desires, or if they'll find a way to resist the pull. Either way, the fallout from their growing attraction is bound to have ripple effects throughout their respective lives. Brooke and Steffi's unlikely alliance. While Ridge and Hope grapple with their own dilemmas, an unexpected alliance begins to form between Brooke Logan and Steffi Forrester. For years, the two women have been at odds, largely due to their complicated relationships with Ridge. But with Taylor's accident and Ridge's anguish, they find themselves united by a common goal, supporting the man they both love. Brooke has always been fiercely protective of Ridge, and despite their tumultuous past, she's determined to be there for him during this difficult time. Steffi, on the other hand, is motivated by her own love for her mother, Taylor. Though their reasons differ, both women want the same thing: to see Taylor wake up, and for Ridge to find some peace. As they work together to rally the family and keep spirits high, Brooke and Steffi begin to see each other in a new light. Old grudges and resentments don't disappear overnight, but there's a growing sense of mutual respect between them. For the first time in a long time, Brooke and Steffi realize that they're stronger together than they are apart. However, this newfound alliance is fragile. It's only a matter of time before the pressures of the situation threaten to tear them apart once again. With emotions running high and old wounds still fresh, Brooke and Steffi will have to tread carefully if they want to avoid reigniting their long-standing feud. The fallout. As the week progresses, the characters of the bold and the beautiful are pushed to their limits. Ridge's emotional plea for Taylor to wake up may go unanswered, leaving him to grapple with the possibility that he could lose her forever. Hope and Carter's temptation grows stronger, threatening to unravel their lives and the relationships they've built. And Brooke and Steffi's fragile alliance is tested as they navigate the complexities of their shared history. The coming days will be a test of loyalty, love, and forgiveness. The Forrester family is at a crossroads, and the choices they make in the week ahead will have far-reaching consequences. With secrets bubbling to the surface and temptation lurking around every corner, no one is safe from the fallout that's sure to come. The only question now is who will rise to the occasion and who will fall apart as the drama continues to unfold on The Bold and the Beautiful.